He pressed the button. Floor 7, a long day, a tired sigh. The elevator hummed, a familiar lullaby of city life. His eyes closed for a moment, seeking solace before he had to face his apartment door. The gentle stop of the elevator startled him awake. He blinked. Something was wrong. He reached for the buttons again, muscles remembering the motion. The down arrow glowed faintly. Had he pressed the wrong button? No, he distinctly remembered. The air in the elevator felt different. Not stale office air, but something fresher. He felt a tremor, a subtle shift beneath his feet. His hand hovered over the button for the lobby, a knot of unease forming in his stomach. The doors opened. No, this wasn't right. Instead of the familiar hallway leading to his apartment, he saw an expanse of dark sand stretching before him. He blinked again, harder this time, but the scene remained unchanged. The elevator doors, still open behind him, framed a view of the night sky he'd never seen in the city. A million stars glittered, their light unobstructed by buildings or smog. The air was cool and carried the scent of salt and something else, something clean and fresh. He stepped out cautiously, his shoes sinking into the sand. The elevator doors closed behind him with a soft ding, as if this were the most normal arrival point. Waves crashed softly in the distance, their rhythmic roar a stark contrast to the usual city symphony of sirens and traffic. The moon, nearly full, cast a silvery path across the water, inviting him forward. He took a step, then another, drawn towards the water's edge. His confusion was giving way to a strange sense of calm. He realized he couldn't remember the last time he saw so many stars. "You needed this!" A voice echoed around him, soft as the sea breeze, yet clear as a bell. He stopped, looking around for the source of the voice. There was no one on the beach. Had he imagined it? He looked back at the spot where the elevator had been, but there was no sign of it, only the endless stretch of sand and the rolling waves. The voice spoke again, seeming to come from the wind itself. "Don't worry, it knows where to find you." The words hung in the air, a cryptic message that offered little comfort. He wanted to demand answers, to know who or what had brought him here, but the words died in his throat. His fear, he realized, was fading. In its place, a sense of peace began to settle over him. He closed his eyes, taking a deep breath of the cool, salty air. The scent filled him, cleansing his senses, erasing the city from his mind. He was alone, but for the first time in a long time, he didn't feel lonely. He felt free. He kicked off his shoes, letting the sand sift between his toes. The touch was grounding, connecting him to this unexpected haven. He walked towards the water, each step lighter than the last. The waves rolled in, their edges tipped with silver by the moon, erasing his footprints, washing away the remnants of the city he carried within him. He stood at the water's edge, the cool waves lapping at his feet. He looked up at the vastness of the night sky, feeling small and insignificant, yet strangely complete. In the city, surrounded by millions, he often felt lost, unseen. Here, on this deserted beach, under the watchful gaze of a million stars, he felt found. The universe, in its own mysterious way, had offered him a moment of peace. He didn't know how long he stood there, listening to the waves, breathing in the salt air, feeling the sand beneath his feet. Time seemed to lose all meaning. For now, he was content to simply be, to exist in this moment of unexpected grace. The universe, he realized, sometimes had a way of knowing what you needed, even before you did.